From the midst of history, a figure emerges, a woman whose name became forever entwined with power, passion, and legend. Cleopatra, the last queen of ancient Egypt. To some, she was an ambitious temptress who ensnared the greatest men of Rome. To others, she was a victim of ruthless politics in a man's world. But where does the truth lie? Was Cleopatra truly the power-hungry queen of legend, or a woman who fought to the very end for the survival of her kingdom? It was 69 before Common Era. In the royal palace of the Ptolemies in Alexandria, a girl was born who would one day change history. She was of Greek Macedonian descent, not Egyptian. Her family had ruled Egypt since the time of Alexander the Great. But unlike her ancestors, Cleopatra thought to truly understand Egypt. She learned the Egyptian language, spoke directly to her people, and presented herself not as a foreign ruler, but as the daughter of the Nile. After her father's death, Cleopatra ascended the throne at just 18, alongside her younger brother Ptolemy 13. But soon the court turned against her. She was forced into exile, queen without a throne. At that same time, in 48 before Common Era, Julius Caesar, Rome's greatest general, arrived in Alexandria, and the story would change forever. Legends say Cleopatra had herself smuggled into Caesar's presence, wrapped inside a carpet, a sense that would echo through centuries. But behind the drama was careful strategy. Cleopatra needed Caesar to reclaim her crown, and Caesar needed Egypt to control the eastern Mediterranean. Their union was not merely romantic, it was political and powerful. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra regained her throne. She was now the sole independent monarch in the Hellenistic world. She rebuilt Egypt's navy, paid the father's enormous debts, and revived the nation's economy. In Alexandria, she raised new temple and held magnificent festivals to proclaim Egypt's renewed strength. Caesar stayed in Egypt for months, and together they had a son, Caesarion. But when Caesar was assassinated in Rome, everything collapsed. His enemies rose to power, and once again, Cleopatra stood alone, a queen in peril. In 41 before Common Era, Mark Antony, one of Rome's 3 rulers, summoned Cleopatra to meet him. She arrived in dazzling splendor, sailing into the port of Tarsus on a golden barge surrounded by incense, jewels, and music. Antony was captivated on sight. Their relationship would blend passion and politics. Cleopatra used this alliance to safeguard Egypt's independence and strengthen her dynasty. But in Rome, enemies of Antony spread propaganda. They claimed Cleopatra was an stern witch who had bewitched a Roman hero. Octavian, Antony's rival, seized the opportunity, declaring war not on Antony, but on Cleopatra herself. In 31 before Common Era, the decisive Battle of Actium began. Cleopatra and Antony's fleet was defeated by Octavian's forces. Defeated and betrayed, Antony fell on his own sword. Cleopatra facing capture and humiliation, destined to be paraded through Rome as a trophy, chose another fate. In 30 before Common Era, legend says she took her own life with the bite of an asp, the sacred serpent of Egypt. With her death, Egypt became a Roman province, and one of the most brilliant chapters of the ancient world came to an end.